Hello, and thank you for watching. My name is Amanda Deering, and thank you for watching the recording of my Tableau project submission for FIN 4443 Financial Policies and Strategies. As we begin to show you this interactive dashboard, we see that we have 4 sheets applied. Data mortgage rate versus housing, data unrate versus GDP, mortgage rates versus housing, and unrate versus GDP. And unrate is the unemployment rate. First, we will be discussing what I can infer from looking at the graph of unemployment rate and GDP and the growth over time. So as we can see here, over time, throughout these quarters, the percentage of average real GDP is readily increasing quarter over quarter. We see that unemployment rate kind of is lower in the 3s and 4s and then rises up to 11, and then it kind of sinks back down into the 4s with some sporadic movements in the middle, but it seems to follow that kind of a curve. The reason for normalizing the data before making the graph, this graph, is because prior to normalizing the data, it is not as easy to compare, and through this method, you can perform a better visual data analysis. So it is actually more comparable in this format. And then the impact of mortgage rates on housing prices. So as you can see here, this is the mortgage rate, and this is the house price. And we see here that the mortgage rates kind of dive down here, and then they are fairly volatile, and then they have a lower drop, and then they skyrocket in 2022. We could see kind of a trend with this skyrocketing alongside as they both increase towards the end. However, they is not the strongest of correlations in this region here, probably between maybe first quarter 2013 to 2020 Q4. If I was using multiple regression, I think there would be an impact on this with performance of the stock market. If the stock market would be performing well overall, then I feel like that we would see a rise in housing prices along with the market. If we see real GDP growth, I think that we would see that the mortgage rate would potentially fall with more general gross domestic product per capita. And then an employment rate, I believe that if the mortgage rates continue to rise, then unemployment rate would fall because more people are needing to get jobs to be able to obtain a mortgage. Thank you very much for watching my video for FIN 4443 Financial Policies and Strategies.